I almost sat on the,
Oh.
what do you call that?
That's an arm of a chair.
Arm of a chair.
Yeah.
That's a good name for it.
Yeah. I heard that you have a lot more followers on Twitter now, because the last time you were here, you had like 40,000. Now you have almost 1 million.
Yes, yes. It's not, you know, it's no big thing, you know,
No?
but I guess from being on your show, and I don't even think we talked about it, did we?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Think so.
I'll have to look through my notes.
Yes, and I have 3,000 stalkers, too. Now.
Oh, okay.
I only had one last time.
I see. Wow.
there's
Everything's growing. That's
yeah,
fantastic.
It's going.
Well, I'm going to tweet out something to help you. I want, because you're almost at 1 million, but not at 1 million.
I'm hovering around 1 million, almost,
okay.
yeah.
How do they follow you? What's your name on Twitter?
It's at Kevin _Nealon.
Okay. Tell people to follow Kevin so you can get to 1 million.
That is so nice of you.
Yeah, sure. Are you going to tell them what you're doing for your birthday? Because you have a birthday coming up.
I do have a birthday coming up. Thank you very much.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
What are you going to do?
I have no plans yet. My parents are coming out, and they're in their early 80s. But see, when we have birthdays, like when I have a birthday for my son, he's 2.5, so he has a 3-year-old birthday coming up. But his last birthday, we had to coordinate it because my parents were out. So I had to find out when his friends would be available, when their nap times were, you know, at the playground. And then I also had to find out when my parents were going to be napping, you know.
2 naps going on.
Yeah. So we ended up having his birthday party at 9 o'clock in the morning. That was the time that worked out for everybody. Yeah, yeah.
That's great. And then you have a wedding anniversary as well? Got a lot of things going on.
Yeah, 4 years we've been married, and...
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your lovely wife.
Thank you very much. Yes.
I've seen you around your wife. You're a very attentive and loving husband.
Thank you very much.
You're very sweet together.
Thank you very much. Thanks for noticing that. Yeah, I am very, you know, I love her, and I'm very dedicated, and, you know, I feel like I would, you know, never do anything. I mean, I am so committed. Even, you would not believe the opportunities I pass up in my dreams. Unbelievable. Shania Twain.
In your dreams.
In my dreams. All the ladies on The View.
No. All of them?
Yes.
All of them want you?
In my dreams, yeah. And I saw you once, but you weren't interested.
No?
No. But yeah, everything's going fantastic.
I'm glad to hear it.
You have like 3.5 million Twitterers?
Yeah.
Tweets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Followers.
You know how else, I also tweeted that I was going to be here, but I didn't tell who was going to be the talk show host. I took a very close-up picture, like the side of your head, and I have them guess. Who it's going to be.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
See, it's fun to play games like that.
And then I have another game going, because I have this DVD coming out, and there's a game where they go to anybody, even if you've watched the DVD or not, you go to Amazon.com, and whoever gives me the most glowing, creative review of my DVD, I will clean their house. And I get to judge who is the most creative.
Oh. That's great.
Yeah. And I'll either clean it or I'll have a cleaning service
or
come,
either
like
one, or have a cleaning
Mary
service.
Maids or somebody,
yeah, something like that. We've been showing these 80s dating videos that came out with these guys in the 80s. And you ever do anything like that, Kev?
Yes, I have, as a matter of fact. I was on the dating game. You
were?
Back in the 80s. Yeah. Because it was a way for me to get my after card. I just moved out to Hollywood. I was very young, and I was bachelor number 3. And I actually won the date, and I was very excited because the guy that was on before me won a date to Fiji or Tahiti for 3 nights.
Wow.
And then I'm thinking, okay, do I have suntan lotion? And I'm thinking how to pack. And then I won a night on the town in L.A. with the girl. Yeah. And they could not find this woman a year and a half later when they came for the date to come up, because the show was over by then, and they're trying to, you know, get everybody coordinated. And so they said, you can bring whoever you want to bring. And at the time, I was trying to impress this girl who wanted to break up with me. And it was supposed to be a limo, you know, driven thing to a play, and then to dinner out in the valley. And so the night comes, and this kid shows up in a town car. You know, the hat was falling down over his eyes. You know, he's like, I don't know how old he was. And we picked up my date, and we go to the play, and the play was mirroring our relationship. It was sad, you know. And then by the time we got to the restaurant out in the valley, it was closing. They had the chairs up on the table, you know, and they only had cold food from the kitchen. And we're driving home, and we kind of get into a little argument, and she wanted to be dropped off at home. And I ended up going out drinking with the driver. And we got,
That's
yeah.
We did stand up together in San Francisco.
We
That's
did.
when we first
Do you
met.
remember some of those clubs up there?
Yes, I do.
Some of them were not easy clubs to work at.
No,
No.
which clubs do you like working clubs still?
I do like working clubs.
Yeah?
I still work, and I worked in some tough neighborhoods back then too. I don't know if you did either.
Right.
You ever been approached by somebody at night?
Yes.
You have been? And do you fear for your,
Life?
you ever get in a fight?
No, I have not ever been in a fight.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be judging American Idol, right?
Yes. Yes.
So you'll be sitting next to Simon. Sometimes when if I were sitting next to him, don't you feel like you want to sometimes just hit him?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not really.
No?
No.
You ever want to hit anybody?
No. Punch him or something or hit him?
Yeah. Punch him.
No.
Punch him.
No, I don't want to hit
But you
him.
don't want to leave you hurt your hand.
No, I don't want to leave
Yeah,
a mark.
You want to make sure you hit him in the right spot with your hand.
Yeah.
You want to have that contact with your.
Yeah, that contact.
Make sure that it fits. Make sure that it fits. You know what I mean?
Glove?
No, it's sometimes bells are made out of it. And rings, rings, and it fits really close to these things right
Knuckles?
here. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but it's some kind of a.
Oh, you'd want to wear those things?
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like a something knuckles.
Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah.
It's
You forget the
bells.
name of the brass
Yeah.
knuckles?
BlackBerry Curve with 6 months of free service because she guessed it. Are they here? I don't know.